I know how you feel. Let me pick this one apart a little bit further as to why this is not okay to say to a bereaved parent or a bereaved anybody, and what you should say instead. So say your story was extremely similar to mine. You had a daughter that was born with a congenital heart defect, and she only lived 3 months, and she lived an entire life in the hospital. If you were to come up to me, say at like a grief share group, I told you my story, you told me your story, they have so many similarities, yet you still say, I know how you feel. It's still not okay. Why? Because you didn't know my daughter. You weren't there in the room with us. Just like I wasn't in the room with your son or daughter. I grieve differently than you do. I have therapies that work for me that don't work for you. We all deal with this differently. So what could you say instead? I can relate. My daughter passed away when she was a few months old too. Or I can relate, although I didn't lose a child, I've lost my husband and I know what a toll it takes on you. That's it. You don't have to say, I know how you feel. Stop saying this. Because you don't. You're not me. You don't grieve like me. Instead of saying, I know how you feel, just say, I can relate. And then tell them how you relate. It's so much more respectful, especially when the loss is new.